What is it, Lookout?
I never saw anything like it. An enormous wall of water coming towards us.
In the early morning hours of New Year's Eve, Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Carol Lynley, Roddy McDowell, Stella Stevens, Shelley Winters, Jack Albertson, Pamela Sue Martin, Arthur O'Connell, Eric Shea, and Leslie Nielsen were aboard the SS Poseidon when it was hit by a 90-foot tidal wave.
Oh, my God.
And capsized. The Poseidon Adventure. The most exciting escape adventure of our time.
Now follow me.
It took the lives of the 1,400 people on board and changed the lives of the few who would survive.
Climbing to another deck will kill you all. And sitting on our butts is not going to save us either. Don't look down.
Now there's a chance for me to do something that I know how to do. Please, Mr. Scott, let me do.
You're going the wrong way, damn it!
Who do you think you are, God himself?
That's the way out.
The combined talents of 15 Academy Award winners bring you Irwin Allen's production of The Poseidon Adventure, a Ronald Neame film, coming from 20th Century Fox.
All right, you've told me everything about Spain, but you haven't mentioned the men. Didn't you hear me? What about the men?
Shall we? She'll find out sooner or later. There aren't any.
Why, the place is crawling with men.
Try not to catch their eye, darling, or they just explode.
But I was just proving a point. There are men around.
Not for us. The rich, attractive ones are already married.
Okay, I'll take a poor one.
Oh, no, he'd be too proud to take on a rich American girl.
Are you kidding me? You mean Spanish men are that different?
No, you can always have an affair.
I don't want an affair.
You mean you've never...
No. But don't spread it around. Have you?
Here, have some sardine sandwich.
They've got their heads on.
That's the best part. I forgot to tell you that some night slap on the office call. Oh, Pete.
Pete who?
He's one of the American reporters at the Continental.
Oh.
Relax, he's got a girl. In fact, dozens. Oh, and he said that Mr. Barton was trying to reach...
Paul.
Hello? Oh, hi, Pete.
Any problems at the office?
What? Oh, all right. 1 minute. A minor crisis. I have to go down to the office. Do you want to come, Susie?
Oh, no thanks. I think I'll unpack and take a nice hot bath and look up some art to study.
Well, is there anything I can do for you before I leave?
Yes. What? Who's Paul Barton?
That's Maggie's boss. Understanding, unforgettable, and unavailable.
Oh, I get it. Married.
And fatherly.
Laurence Olivier, often acclaimed as the greatest living actor, returns to the screen after 3 triumphant years as star and director of the British National Theatre. Carol Lynley plays Bunny's mother. They arrived just a few days ago from America. This morning at 9, she took her 4-year-old daughter to a nursery school. When she returned at noon to pick the child up, Bunny had mysteriously disappeared. During the next 8 hours, the search for Bunny continues relentlessly. Keir Dullea, whom you may remember from David and Lisa, plays an American newspaper man.
I just want to find one simple thing. One small, simple proof.
Proof of what?
That Bunny Lake exists.
Well, perhaps I should have called the picture, Does Bunny Lake Really Exist?
What was it, Duchess? You cold? Has that buttermilk flesh all frozen? Cold, my girl? Some would be honored, may I tell you that, by my touch? There are those in the BBC who bear like medals bruises left by the love of Horatio Wilson.
That, of course, was Noel Coward, who needs no introduction. He plays in the picture... No, I won't tell you the story, because I want you to join the search for Bunny Lake. and I want you to join it from the very beginning. Therefore, we have adopted an iron rule that nobody may be admitted to the theater after the picture is started. Of course, you may leave anytime you want to, if you can tear yourself away. But you must come promptly at the beginning. So please, check the starting times in your theater and come on time. Thank you.
My father was a policeman. Managed to get me to a university. I think he rather wanted me to be a poet. When I told him I wanted to be a policeman like him, he was horrified. I'll have no friends, he said. No single, decent human being will want to speak to you from now on. Must say it was perfectly right.
Mr. Newhouse, what are we doing here? What are we doing about Bunny?
We're waiting for something to happen. Yes.
Can I talk? Are you alone, sir?
No, but go on.
There's nothing here, sir. Everything seems to have been removed.
Everything?
Yes, sir. All the child's possessions appear to have gone.
Very interesting.
What shall we do next, sir?
Well, stay there, will you? Him, too. We'll be along. And Andrews.
Yes, sir?
Don't move anything. Not a thing, understand?
Right, sir.
What would anybody want with Bunny's things? It's like a nightmare.
Somebody must have broken. Was the door open when you left here?
I think so. I did leave it open while I went upstairs with the groceries. And I had to make 2 trips. So I could have forgotten to lock it again.
Has the child ever been here?
Never.
No. She got a cold on the boat coming over. Today was the first day that I let her go.
You arrived here this morning at about what time?
10:15, 10:30.
10:15. Now, the movers, they left a few minutes afterwards?
I started to unpack. And then a man came in.
The door was unlocked?
What man?
Mr. Wilson. He had a key.
Who is this Wilson?
Our landlord, but that doesn't give him the right to come barging in here.
So I went to buy some groceries.
Did you leave Mr. Wilson alone here in the flat?
No. He left when I did.
Now, how long were you here after you had come back from marketing?
Just long enough to unload the groceries and go get money.
Yes, very well. Now, Mr. Lake, do you have personal possessions of any value?
Very few. And nothing's missing. Wait a minute.
I gather there's an exit on all decks. Yeah, just like this one, sir. Oh, it doesn't look very promising, does it? No, it doesn't.
Okay, up we go.
Composed as you are, Mrs. Rocco. Get up!
No. How long will we stay afloat?
Long enough.
The Andrea Doria stayed afloat 10 hours before she sank.
You see, Nani, everything is going to be all right. We got a long time to go. Come on. Keep moving. This dock leads to a vertical air shaft.
Through that little hole?
This little hole, as you call it, is going to get us out of here and up to Broadway. We've climbed 4 decks so far. We've got 2 more to go. This is the only way out.
But you expect a person to fit through there?
Mrs. Rosen, you're going to crawl right through there, believe me.
Don't worry, darling. You won't get stuck. Watch your head. Okay, Nani, you're next.
No, with you.
Mr. Akers, would you mind, please?
Yes, sir.
Come along. We don't want to lose the others.
You'll be right behind me.
Like 2 peas in a pod. Quickly.
But it's too late to say